For ACUsports.com, Zach Carlisle. We're here with Coach Julie Goodenough. ACU women's basketball, I mean, the season's almost here. We're excited to get it going here in just a few weeks. Well, Coach, you've had a few weeks of practice to get the season started. In your assessment, what have you seen from your ladies so far?
It's really early, and I don't want to get too excited about what we're doing in practice, but we are probably a week and a half ahead of where we normally are at this point. I really credit our 5 seniors with that. We've not done anything new that they haven't done for 3 years, and so we're just able to progress really quickly in practices, shooting the ball really, really well right now. Our defense is nowhere where it needs to be when we start the season, but I'm really pleased with where we are right now in our practices.
Yeah, you're in such a unique situation with everybody on the roster back from last year. Anna McLeod didn't play, but she was there for every moment of your team as well. That's a unique dynamic, isn't it?
It really is. This is my 26th year to be a head coach, and I've not ever had a team that didn't have any new players, and probably will never be in this situation again. It's just how it worked out. But it's been really nice. Very low maintenance team, low drama. As far as I know, no one's been homesick. No one got lost going to class. It's been a really good summer and good preseason. We are really enjoying Anna being a new addition to our team, and obviously we got to know her last year, and she learned a lot about our program and our culture last year, being able to work out with us. But she, I think, will be a fan favorite. She does a lot of special things out on the court, and will really add to what we like to do offensively, especially.
When you talk about the preseason poll came out recently, and you were picked to win the league. Is that something you talk about with your team? Is that something that matters to you in the preseason?
It doesn't have a lot of value, but it's kind of cool. We, for ourselves, we set some pretty lofty goals in our own locker room that no one knows about outside of our locker room. So we always have high expectations for ourselves. But when you're ranked to finish pretty high in the preseason poll, you know that you've caught the attention of everyone else in the conference. And we're just going to use that as motivation and know that, there are people outside of our program that recognize the talent and the potential that our team has, and that should be a driving force for us every day, to not to be complacent, not to be okay with status quo, but push ourselves to be better today than we were yesterday.
Well, Brianna Wright and Dominica Lightly were preseason first team all-conference, but then on preseason second team was Lexi Duque, who had a phenomenal first year playing for you last year. How cool was that to see her name on that line in the preseason?
I think great credit to her and the respect that she earned last year. I really felt like she was an all-conference player last season. She was inconsistent, though, so some coaches didn't see what we see every day in practice, and we look for her as a senior this year to be more consistent, to be a double-digit scorer, not every couple of games, but like every night, be a double-digit scoring threat for us, and I think she could very possibly average a double-double. She's a tremendous rebounder, very physical in the paint, and so we have high expectations for her this season, but obviously great credit to what she did last year to get the early preseason accolade.
Well, the season's quickly approaching. What's the excitement level like with the ladies? I bet they're ready to get this thing going, aren't they?
They are. Today I saw on social media that we're 20 days out from our season opener. Makes me a little bit nervous, but I think that we're ahead of our game right now. So we have plenty of time to get everything in and kind of shore up our defense before our first game. But one negative maybe with a mature team is I can see them probably getting really tired of practice before that first game comes. So we've got to figure out how to keep them motivated in practice, keep it very competitive, not do the same thing every single day. The monotony will kill them. I really, we look for our scout team to provide more excitement in practice, just so we're not beating up on each other every single day for the next 14 or 15 practices that we have before that first game. So we like where we are right now. We're nowhere where we need to be, when our season starts, but it's been a really good October so far.
Mark your calendars. November the 5th, ACU gets it going as they try to defend what they did last year with that tournament championship. For Coach Julie Goodenough, Zach Carlisle for ACUsports.com.